All right. Well, Ian, there's a lot of video game movies in development. Various forms. They're going through with that Rampage movie with The Rock. They're actually filming the damn thing.
Yeah, fuck it.
What's so strange about that, which we'll get into, is that they're not going to be humans that transform. They're actually going to be just like a wolf that changes to a werewolf and a lizard into Lizzie.
Right.
You know, why couldn't you keep, like, there's nothing about Rampage. There's like this, it's so thin, the story. Why not keep it? Anyway, we're gonna go through all the video games in development right now.
Let's just go through this quick. There's 25 of them.
We're gonna first say, one, is it actually going to come out in theaters? Two, if it comes out, would it actually be a success? Or you know what I mean? That's what we're gonna go through right now. Okay.
Tomb Raider reboot.
Okay, well, they're making it. I can see the lady right there.
Yep, that'll work.
You think people will see that?
Yeah.
You think so?
The Angelina Jolie ones did fine.
Sure. I mean, we had the two reboot games. We had the two original movies. I think the second movie of Angelina Jolie didn't bomb, but it didn't do as well. I've seen parts of it on TV. So you think this will do decently? Okay, we'll say that'll do decently. Rampage. There we go.
That picture
now
is
production.
Awful. No.
Starring Dwayne Watson, Naomi Harris, Malin Ackerman, Joe Manganiello, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I like the cast. I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He's fantastic. Feature a gorilla, wolf, and lizard turning into larger, monstrous versions of themselves, and then Rock taking off his shirt halfway through the movie. I'll just say that. That's going to come out, and that's going to be, I think, not laughed at. That's going to be like, what the fuck is this? And why is this a movie?
Yeah.
Because it's hard enough getting people into the theaters for like these Godzilla movies, I think, and for like the new King Kong movies. And this is just like, what is this? I think this is going to be... not necessarily a stinker, but I think no one's going to want to see this.
It's going to be shit.
You think it's going to be shit?
Yeah.
Well, the Baywatch movie just came out. It was critically just fucking horribly panned and made no money. So The Rock isn't always attached to successful movies. Minecraft, set for May 24, 2019. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia's Rob McElhenney is directing, which I think is interesting. Steve Carell eyed to headline the film. So is this gonna do well in the theaters, or is it a little bit too late, or is it gonna be like Angry Birds, where it's not gonna matter? It's gonna appeal to kids anyway.
It's gonna be garbage. I don't know how you make a movie out of Minecraft. It's gonna do gangbusters because kids.
Well, Angry Birds got decent reviews, and how you make a movie out of that, you know, right?
Sure.
So I mean, it's like the Lego movie. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's just Minecraft's fucking Legos, right? So it's a Lego movie, but it's Minecraft.
Yeah, but
it'll do gangbusters.
But there's no.
They'll make up a random
There's no
plot.
history of good Lego stuff behind it in terms of storytelling or... Fuck it.
Okay. Right.
The Angry Birds movie, too.
That'll do well. The first one did well, of
Yes.
course. It made a ton of money. Detective Pikachu.
It better fucking do great, and I can't wait.
I don't know if that's ever going to come out. You think that's actually going to come out?
Rob Letterman of Goosebumps is directing the first live-action Pokemon movie, which hails from Legendary Entertainment. I hope it does. I think of all the fucking movies on here, this has a chance.
I'm not saying this wouldn't be good. I'm not sure this is actually going to come out.
Well, I hope it does.
Uncharted.
Eat me.
Long in development. It's going to be Tom Holland as young Nathan Drake. Oh, it's a prequel. Okay. I don't think this is going to come out. I think by the time they get this going, people are going to be like, we don't give a shit anymore about Uncharted. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
The same thing that happened with Assassin's Creed. No one gave a shit.
Yeah.
It's like, it should have came out 10 years ago. It's too late. Okay, I don't think it's going to get made. Sonic the Hedgehog. Deadpool director Tim Miller is producing the live-action CGI hybrid. If this comes out, this will fucking bomb. I think. I do not think this will do well. The fact that it's going to be a live-action CGI hybrid, who the fuck wants to see that?
I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that this will probably come out, though.
You think this is going to come out?
I do.
I will say this will not get this. They're going to say this is a horrible idea. It's not going to come out. I think. Mortal Kombat.
I think that's a shoo-in for another movie.
You think so?
Especially with the popularity of X.
They've been trying to get a third one in forever, though. Fuck.
I mean, now would be the time.
You know what? This says poorly received feature films. That first film was fucking good. I'm sorry. That movie was.
I don't remember the first one being poorly received, and it certainly was It certainly became a cult classic in terms of kind of dopey movies. But if you talk to anyone, it's commonly cited as probably the best video game movie.
It was the best of the '90s, for sure. I mean, that or the Double Dragon movie from the '90s. You know, what are you gonna do? If for anything else, you can say, yeah, it wasn't as violent. It was pretty fucking faithful to the story and to the characters, and that was good enough. And it was decent, decent martial arts action.
It followed the.
It followed the plot.
It was every fighting tournament movie ever made, because that's all Mortal Kombat 1 wanted to be.
Yes, all it was Enter the Dragon.
Yes.
Liu Kang is basically, Bruce Lee. Okay, so that's going to get... You think it's going to get made? Okay. Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't know. The guy just canceled his 6th game.
Is he burnt out?
I think he's burnt out, and I think probably fans are burnt out, and I'm not sure that this
6 games in how many years?
Not a long time.
It's like 1 a year?
And I don't think that's counting the MMO he did, which I don't think did very well.
I don't think I don't think this would. I don't think this is going to get made, and if it got made, I think it would bomb horribly.
I think you could potentially make it a movie just from what I've heard about the script, but I don't think it's going to get made, and I think it would probably bomb, because by that time people are probably burning out on it.
Sure. Monster Hunter. Following its conclusion of the Resident Evil series, filmmaker Paul W.S. Anderson is setting his sights on another franchise with Monster Hunter. I don't think this gets made.
Monster Hunter generally doesn't have a deep enough story to turn into a movie. I don't think it gets made.
Plus, it'd be too expensive to make this. This isn't like a Resident Evil movie. A lot of those they did like fairly cheaply. Sure. What's they're going to reboot that too? I think. Oh, Resident Evil. They're going to reboot it and actually make it.
Well, why are we even talking about it?
They're going to do it. They're going to do it.
Okay, great.
They've made 7 of them. They're all successful to various degrees. They're gonna reboot it. Sleeping Dogs. Donnie Yen, who I love, of Rogue One and Ip Man, will play the hero cop of the Square Enix adaptation, going undercover to take down a criminal organization. Yeah, they'll make it. It'll come out in China. It'll barely come out here probably. Why not?
No director or release date are attached to a game that originally came out on the 360 and PS3 2 years ago.
I can picture they'll coming out because there's a big the Chinese mafia. There's a lot of movies about that. I can see them
they'll film it and call it something else though. I
think so.
Attaching the Sleeping Dogs name to it at this point is pointless.
I think so. Okay. I think this will get made at some point. Donnie Yen's he's like one of the biggest Chinese stars.
Gears of War probably, maybe.
I don't think if they're having trouble doing Call of Duty, I don't see a Gears of War movie.
Yeah, and they're having trouble doing Halo, so probably not.
I don't see Gears of War being made.
Last of Us.
Last of Us. I mean, what is it? It's just a fucking.
I don't know. I've never played it.
Zombie movie in paradise? I mean,
not really, but I don't know. Call of Duty, really don't think it's going to happen. We talked about Activision Studios ages ago, and they're still not on it.
Well, I heard that they wanted to do like holy shit, they want to do a cinematic universe.
Yeah.
With Modern Warfare. Okay, so they're going to do like 1 year, do Black Ops, like they're going to follow the game releases, Black Ops, Modern Warfare, then they go back to do like a fucking World War II one. Is that they will do a Call of Duty movie? They're going to do it. I guarantee they're going to do it. They're going to be shocked by how little it makes versus the video games.
Oh sure.
That's what I think is going to happen. It'll be like, oh, generic war film. Great. Rabbids, hybrid live action stop motion feature, has been in development. That does not get made. Stop motion. You know how fucking difficult that is and how time consuming that is.
At this fucking point, I'm not going to put anything past the Rabbids. I say this has a shot.
A shot to get made. Do you think it'd be well received? Because we like seeing our stop motion movie once every 4 years that comes out.
If it's legit stop motion, I would actually maybe go see it just because I love stop motion.
All right, maybe this comes out and it's a hit.
Portal Half-Life. No, they can't even finish the fucking Half-Life series.
That's not. Yeah, they're not going to do that instead of doing. Unless that's the movie. The movie's Half-Life 3.
And the first Portal is about 3 hours from start to finish, anyways. So I mean, it is a movie. And Portal 2 is about 8 hours. I don't see that.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Okay.
Shinobi? No.
Bridge of Spies producer Mark Platt. I still have to see that movie. Bridge of Spies. It's supposed to be good. Set up an adaptation. Hoping to make a film that honors the essence of the games. Yeah, it's a ninja movie. I mean, that's the essence of. I mean, yeah. Okay, I don't see that happening. The Division.
The Division would have been far better off as a movie. I don't know if it's going to be made into a movie or if it will be successful.
Stephen Godkin of Syriana, which is an excellent film, is set to direct the feature adaptation of Open World Shooter, which has Jake Gyllenhaal and Jessica Chastain set to star. Well, it has 2 stars. You know what? Fuck it. They'll make this movie.
I mean,
they'll make it.
I don't know that I'll see it, but I feel like it would have been better as a movie.
I think this will do okay. Just because it's a different setting. It's not like just doing a fucking Call of Duty movie. I think it'll do okay. Splinter Cell. Tom Hardy has been attached to this feature film for many years now, with Doug Liman previously directed.
It's not happening. The Splinter Cell series popularity started on Xbox and waned and died on the 360 and PS3.
So it's not going to get made.
It's not happening.
Metal Gear Solid. Kong Skull Island filmmaker Jordan Vogt Roberts is attached to direct the film.
What is it, going to be fucking 25 hours long? No.
You don't think it's going to get made?
No.
I think the expectations will be too high, and people are like, what the fuck is this? Just Cause. Aquaman himself, Jason Momoa, will play Rico Rodriguez from Just Cause 3, which has Rampage director Brad Payton attached to direct. Brad Payton's directed Rampage? Oh, wow. You know what? I'll be crazy and say this gets made. Just because Jason Momoa will be hot off of Aquaman, and they'll say, fuck it, we'll try another action win with him, and then no one will see it. Firewatch. Little known as known by the okay.
Great game, or well, I mean, greatly reviewed game, but the game. This is the type of game that is developed to play out solely as a story.
So unless
there's no reason to do it as a movie,
because you'd have to remake the actual game like step for step, and
right.
then what? Put it in first person at that point,
and then cut parts out.
Okay, so that's not getting made.
No.
Centipede and Missile Command.
Suck my dick. No, that's it. We're moving on. And Tetris.
And Tetris is the one they're trying to make into a trilogy. That's right. Producer Larry Kasanoff, who previously made the Mortal Kombat film, is attached to bring the Tetris game to life. It's going to be a trilogy. No, that's not going to happen. They're not going to get the fucking funding to actually make that, or else maybe I'll eat crow and they'll make $1 billion. It'll be special.